6:41 and I just got to my car for lunch, but this time I'm going to lunch late, not because people are bothering me and stuff, but because my coworker who I'm closest with is back. He was on PTO yesterday and the day before that, so Monday and Tuesday, and he is back, and the universe is good and all is well. And yeah, we were just like talking and stuff and gossiping, and you know, I left work today at 5:12 because my boss, I washed my hands to like get ready to leave and stuff, and then my boss was all like, "Did you see this?" And I was like, "No." So then he was like, "You should go look at that." And then I was like, "Okay." So I went to go look at that, and then yeah. It is 8:07 and I just got to work. I left at like my house at like 7:30, like on the dot. So, and I guess there was no traffic. So I'm here at 8:07 now, and I have to stop vlogging now because my coworker just drove into the parking lot behind me, so he might be looking for me, or he'll just go inside, but I don't know. But yeah, 1:17 p.m. and I just got to my car for lunch. It's kind of early for lunch for me, but I'm working on something with this other guy, and we are, I guess, trying to go to lunch at the same time so that we can get back at around the same time and then continue working on this thing. So yeah, so a little bit of compromise, because he normally goes to lunch at like 12 and I normally go to lunch at 1:30, so I think he's going to lunch at like 1. And I was talking to someone about something else, and then yeah, so I'm at lunch now at like 1:15. But yeah, also another thing, my coworker who I'm closest with, he was all like allergy-y, I guess. And then he was like, "I think I have COVID." And then I'm like, "What?" And then everybody started like backing away from him and stuff, and then somebody was gonna sit in his chair today to wait for him, and then I was like, "You might not want to sit there." And then they were like, "What?" And then I was like, "He thinks he has COVID." And then she like backed away, and then I was like, "Are you waiting to like talk to him?" And then she was like, "Not anymore." So yeah, I told him, a bunch of people told him to test and stuff, and yeah, but I don't think he is. And he finally put a mask on because he was working with somebody, and then they told him to put a mask on. So let's hope I don't get COVID, because I've been wearing a mask this whole time, but you know, people just spread germs everywhere. So yeah, there was like a fire alarm going off again today, but it stopped. So today it only lasted like 2 minutes, like 1 minute. 2 o'clock, and I just got to my car to go to lunch. I know, it is literally so late that I'm eating lunch, but like I had a meeting at 1 to 2 and I wasn't like hungry at like 12, so then I'm like, and then the person hosting the meeting is all like, "Oh yeah, it won't take an hour." It took like 45 minutes because the CEO, the head HR guy, the head of that person's department was there too. The head of my department would have been there, but he's PTO this today, which is funny because it's not funny, but because he is PTO today, but then like he was here this morning and I was like, "What?" And I thought he was like, I don't know. But yeah, but then we had this meeting in the morning at like 8:30, and then he hosted the meeting, and then he's like, "Okay," and then after the meeting he was like, "Okay, I have to go now." So because he's on PTO, so I don't know why he showed up for the meeting to host it. I don't know. But yeah, but that meeting was kind of good, kind of bad. Like basically I kind of called out the person who's hosting the meeting, because they're like all concerned about times and stuff, and like the time it takes to do something, and I gave like an estimate of the times, but then like they're like, "Let's reduce the time. And then I'm just like, I don't know if we can do that. And they're telling me to do a real life time study, like watch someone doing it and time them, like sit there and time them, which is kind of nerve-wracking for the person doing it. But yeah, I guess I'll be doing that on Monday. But yeah, but then they're all like, when can you get this done by? And then I'm like, they didn't even release the order. So basically, if they release the order, then then people will get all the supplies and stuff, and yeah, and prepare it and all that stuff. Including me, I have to prepare and stuff like that. But they didn't even release the order, so like, how am I supposed to prepare this? Yeah. So yeah, kind of called that person out, but like they kind of deserved it. But yeah, but they said it's gonna release today, I guess, so that they're expecting to run it on Monday. But like, I don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but yeah, we'll see. And this person, the person who's hosting the meeting, because we have multiple projects in common, she was bugging me today about a project and stuff because she lied to the customer. So she's trying to cover herself and give them like an update, because she says that we started the project on Monday, but then really we started it yesterday afternoon, and it was still running today, and this is only step 1, and there's like 6 or 7 steps. So yeah, she told them that we were going to ship the thing on Friday, aka today. Isn't that funny? Because that's not happening at all. Remember that conversation I said about how they have to put the order in? Yeah, so I am waiting for the order, and it's 5 o'clock, and they still did not put it in. So their plan of making me do something on Monday related to that order is not going to work because they didn't release it. So that's great. It is 8:18, and I have so much stuff I have to pack up for my bag, but I bought this from Target, and I have to go inside because I'm meeting at 8:30, and it's 8:18 right now. I left at like 7:35, which my goal was to leave at 7:30, so I was late on that. And then I thought I was going to be late to work because like I left 5 minutes later in like, traffic, and I barely make it on time as is. So yeah, I thought I was going to be late, but it's 8:18, so I'm not late. Over the weekend I bought this for my coworker. If you've seen it, it's Coca-Cola Ultimate flavored. It's supposed to taste like XP. Yeah, it says right there, if it's focusing, X plus XP flavored. So yeah, I bought it for him. And it's cold right now, but I don't know like if he's gonna want to drink it because like in the morning, because like who drinks soda at like 8 in the morning, but like whatever. Something else I forgot to mention, I'm wearing my new shoes for the first time because like I haven't ever worn them to work because the laces are gonna shred. I'm in my car right now at 1:30, and yeah, but as I was leaving the building, the HR guy that goes to the meeting was coming back, and then he was like, "Hi, Nikki," and then I was like, "Hi," and then I was like, okay, like I was thinking like the conversation's done, like yeah, whatever, and I was gonna keep walking, and then he was like, "Are you going to the meeting, to the follow-up meeting today?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "At 2 o'clock?" See, because it's 1:30 right now. Yeah, so he was like, "At 2 o'clock?" And then I was like, 2:30? And then he was like, "Yeah, 2:30. Oops, was I not supposed to correct him? Yeah, well, I did. And then, yeah, and then he either said, "Have good eating," or "Don't be late to the meeting," or "See you at the meeting." I don't know what he said, but the more I think about it, I don't know. The more I think about it, I'm like doubting and stuff and thinking that he said like, "Don't be late to the meeting," because last meeting I was late by like 3 minutes. Because I was dealing with another thing and just, yeah, but I guess I shouldn't be late to this meeting, even though that means I only get like a 50-minute lunch. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, so I better start eating now, and yeah. Also, the guy that was helping me do the time study, who was like there the whole time, he noticed that I have on new shoes, which is interesting because someone is chatting me. Oh my gosh. Guess I have to get going. I'm just waiting to see what they say, but yeah. Because they're bothering me. Okay, I have to get going. But basically, let me talk real quick. I've had these shoes since for like a year ago, I think. And I took these shoes to like San Diego, and then I took these to Canada too. But then I haven't worn these to like work. Yeah. But I'm wearing them now because my old shoes are so old, like literally 9 or 10 years old. I'm not even kidding, and just falling apart. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not throwing them away though, because I don't know, maybe I'll wear them someday. Remember what I talked about like earlier about like timing people and stuff? Yeah, so we told them that time, and then people were all like, oh, can you reduce that? And we're like, it is, I guess, possible, but not like likely. But then they're like, okay, we're gonna set up our times for that. But then this other guy was like, can you train me how to do it? And I was like, sure. So yeah, but the thing is, the time that we said it took, the fastest person to do was 22 to 23 minutes, and it took like an hour and a half to teach people how to do it one time. So that makes our time look not very good, you know? Yeah. So now we might have to have another discussion on how this is so difficult and it takes like an hour.